Hey.
Welcome to the patch.
And it's official.
Go.
Also, we have a pumpkin.
People are sick of the double intro, so this week,
Oh, really?
Gus, Ashley, Ryan.
What's a
Is
double
it killing you inside?
I normally intro myself at the top and the bottom.
He
Oh,
does.
well.
Everyone's sick of it.
You
Yeah.
deserve it, Gus.
I do-
Ashley,
I do.
welcome.
Welcome.
Hi, thanks.
I have to say, okay, so you do all of our Rooster Teeth news.
Yeah.
So do you feel overqualified to be sitting here right now?
No, I'm actually I'm actually really worried that there's going to be expectations for I have the luxury with news is that anything I talk about I get to spend
Pre-research.
time in research and be like, yes, well these numbers, and then I write a thing that is very it's word by word specific. And it's really easy to sound smart when you do that and then just read it back.
Now you're on the spot.
I know. Now I have to actually know things, and
Like
that's a lot
dozens
harder.
of people are watching.
Literally 5 or 6.
Hi, Mom.
I saw there was a comment that was really critical of the patch a few weeks back when we were talking about Xbox.
Wait. You're saying people on the internet are mean?
Yes.
Bring it in a little bit. We can kind of huddle together and feel better about
I
ourselves.
cried a little.
Okay.
But when we were having our discussion about Xbox One controllers, trying to figure out if there was a wired version, additional wireless, someone was like, if they're going to make a gaming podcast, they really should know this stuff. They've got an iPad right in front of them. They should research it and look it up. And I was like, well, yeah, we could look it up, but I don't want to spend like 2 or 3 minutes looking for it. It's like, I feel like news, which was what Ashley does every day, like that's where you go to get news, and the patch is more like commentary on that news.
Right.
Like we may not know all the fine details, like is there going to be a wired controller,
Yeah.
but that's not important to providing commentary and big picture stuff.
No, it's more like this is how we actually feel about it, because
Right.
news doesn't do anything
Right.
like that. News says like, here's the facts, and then we'll occasionally make a snarky joke at someone's expense because boredom.
not?
But yeah, a podcast where we have a discussion is the perfect place to talk about.
And to be
how
fair-
we feel.
And to draw on
Yeah.
my 30 years of playing video games.
And if you came to
4 decades.
until recently, let's be fair, if you came to us for facts, you were way off base to start with. So now we're actually kind of getting there, especially
5
thanks to
decades.
you largely.
I've been
5
playing-
decades?
Yeah, 5 decades.
5 decades.
Yeah.
Are you doing one of those fake math things
Yeah.
again? Oh,
Is
yeah,
this-
yeah.
is this-
70s,
combined?
80s, 90s, zeros,
I've
10s.
been, I've been
see.
playing for 2 millennium.
Yes,
I
even
know.
better.
That's where it's
2 millennia of video game experience. 6 if you count all 3 of us.
That's true.
The
Yeah.
patch brings 6 millennia of video game experience
That's
to
like,
the table.
rocks
And we still
Stone
probably
Age.
won't know anything.
No, still not know anything.
Maybe not off the top of our head.
Sometimes I'm sure that's necessary. A lot of it looked like it was just clicking to be clicking. Like, here's an action.
Yeah, click,
All right.
click, just moving the
this guy-
camera.
Yeah, it's like, okay, this guy goes here. It's like, okay, we get it. Like, you can just make that one move. And they argue it's like, well, to keep their fingers limber, keep them moving. It's like,
All right, because it's going to cool down if you don't use it for a second.
these they just gotta they tense up.
It's
You don't
their
want to lock
tools.
up. You don't want
Yeah.
to like go swimming and then or eat and then go in the pool. That's what happens to your fingers. It's like
Sorry,
Yeah.
what's it like?
it's the 2-stage grunt and claw.
Yeah, they're crazy with the amount of act.
Now,
I've got a
'cause-
guilty admission.
Oh,
What?
I've never told this to anybody.
so might as well tell everybody.
So I might as well tell everybody. So when Myst came out, I was a teenager, and I lived in a small town, and I was the only person in my entire town with internet access, because this was like 94. So my friend had bought Myst, and it took him forever to beat it. He's like, God, this game's so difficult. You got to try it. So I took it home. And since I had internet access, if I ever got stuck, I could just look up on the internet what the solutions were. So like I borrowed it for a week and finished it, gave it back to him. He's like, you done already? I was like, yeah, the game was super easy. You're stupid. And I never told him that I'd looked everything up on the internet. So to this day, 20 years later, he still thinks I beat Myst in a weekend with no help.
Well, not anymore.
Sorry,
He
Frank.
doesn't. Not anymore. Not anymore. No, but I remember worlds that died.
You can play Myst on iOS. They're playing the most annoying
They're playing
color
they-
bars over here to get our attention.
They did a YouTube search for color flashes.
wow.
It worked. You're right, it did work. You can also talk to me. I have an earpiece. Is this not working? Oh, she offered. I didn't hear you until
That's
right
so
then.
funny.
Oh.
Oh, theirs is broken. Anyway.
It's funny though. I was actually part of that Steam house.